Hey, what's going on, guys? Welcome to the Final Fantasy Wave Exodus video. Make sure to subscribe because I'll be doing Sephiroth's review tomorrow, because that's when his daily finally comes out. Make sure, so if you're not already subscribed and you watch my content but you haven't subscribed for some reason, because there's a lot of you, it's like I think like 50 to 60% of you have not subscribed to my channel. So if you want to see a Sephiroth review and want to see it right away, make sure you click the subscribe button, make sure you hit that notification bell. Anyways, sorry about that boring part. Let's get into the review. So Ignacio, he finally gets a New Vision Awakening. It was kind of strange for him to get a New Vision Awakening and not his first version, and he got his second version first. So because Dark Veritas got his and no one else got theirs, I don't think so. Okay, so we got Ignacio Infinite Turns, which is always a plus in my book. That always gets a higher score. Any unit that gets Infinite Turns always has a higher rating in the end. 300% TDH, 25% Axe and Peril, which it is what it is. Aim and Weed Chaining, 100% Plant and Beast Killer passive, which is decent. AoE, 15% Fire Boost, which is kind of whatever at this point. It's okay if you want to use it. His Brave Shift Lone Burst is 115 times mod. Not very good anyway. Not that good, but it's something. And also has 100% Lone Burst damage passive in his Brave Shift form. So the problem with this guy, well, I think we'll be getting into it. His Axe and Peril is really only good for himself, and when you want to be doing this, you really want to be doing with more than just him. So for example, Rod and Peril is really good because Terra and Fistilis could use it, or any other unit. That's what I put it as an example when I made this slide a long time ago. And just being like, no one uses axes. Let's be honest, guys. Axes are like a meme in this game. They buffed up his axe attack, and still probably no one's gonna use it. I know there's gonna be one person in the comment section that's saying, I've been waiting for this my whole life for this axe to be stronger. Okay, good for you. The rest of us aren't gonna be using this because no one uses axes. No one uses axes at all. I don't. It's just really bad. Axe and Peril just isn't good. And since he's only going to be doing it for himself, he's only going to be doing okay damage. So there's going to be a lot more finishers coming into the game. This is only one of the very few. There'll be a lot more. You're going to forget about him just like I did until I saw this review again. I completely forgot about him until just now when I saw the slide that I made. So I'm going to give him a 7 out of 10 just because he has infinite turns. That's the only thing that's saving him. And he absorbs fire, I guess, if that's something that interests you for some reason. Maybe you could make him into like a cover, like use Lucius Nicole or use Rivera, and you can like make him a cover tank for Omega or something, I guess. I don't know. I don't know, guys. I don't know. He's just not very good, unfortunately. We got Freesia here. Her STMR is not bad, but her TMR is decent because it gives 50% Spirit TDH with the staff, I think. So it's okay. So she has a lot of basic healing functions. Remember, guys, she's a 7-star healer. So for those of you who haven't played very long and don't have any healers at all, this might be a good one to go for. Basic healing functions. She has status immunity cooldown, and also she has magic and spirit break resist, which is nice. And since it's a 5-turn duration and also a 5-turn cooldown, I believe, that's pretty good. But 50% physical magical undead mitigation, which is quite strong. 100% undead killer AoE, which is nice. 200% spirit TDH, so she's going to be quite tanky in terms of spirit. She has passive AoE, counter physical attacks except for herself with physical hit. Okay. Silence immunity, so you'll want to have that because she wants to use her magic, of course. 50% magical mitigation, playing a lot of other buffs. And her Limit Burst, Cure, Status Break, Heal, and AoE Auto Revive. Not too bad. Like I said, basic healing functions and whatnot. She's unable to cure, stop, and charm, and you need to awaken her white magic and whatnot with like enhancements, for example. So you need to go to +2 on a lot of her stuff. And she does have magic percentage in her kit, but she has no offensive magic. But if you guys do not know, healing takes into account magic and spirit when it comes to healing. It's just that the magic part is not really talked about much, because you can get so much spirit on a healer that the magic part doesn't really matter that much. It doesn't really come up that much, but it is part of the equation, guys. So that's why she has 70% magic. I didn't see that in my original review. I see it now. So, like I said, if you have no healers, you're a new player, I would recommend UOCing her, not pulling. I recommend just UOC, and maybe you can use Null Prism or something instead. Because, well, I don't know. We'll get into it. But yeah, she's pretty good. I'll give her 8 out of 10. It would be 8.5 if she gets Cure Stop. Or Charm. Charm is not nearly as bad as Stop, but she has no way of curing Stop, so you have to figure out a way to go with that. We got Mellow here. Mellow. ST Mars is what everybody's looking at. But what does the unit look like? So Infinite Turns, Bolting Strike, and Mystic Cross, or CWA. They're the same thing. So I probably should have put CWA there. Sorry, guys. He doesn't have Mystic Cross on the global side. Water and Wind Chaining. Base Horn can be a Olympus Chainer. Not too bad. I've never seen anyone use them for that, but it's an option if you need it. His Brave Shift Olympus is an Olympus finisher. Everybody knows that. Silence Immunity, I put that there because he has black magic. His Brave Shift has 500% magic. You can use that stackable 50%, 50%, 50% to get 500% magic. So basically I have to keep stacking, and you can stack that with the 300% magic buff. He has a 6 times cap or 600% cap. 150% True Dueled in both forms, very nice. 150% Undead Killer in both forms. 100% Olympus damage in his Brave Shift form. His Brave Shift form has a Grandis that gives 150% Olympus damage buff, and instant fill for Olympus. So, his black magic is pretty weak and really not worth using, but if you need it for something for that, he'll be there for that. And I've actually been needing to use him for a few things like that, because there's not a lot of elements that I can use for Dark Visions, for example. So he has those options for you guys. He has no Olympus damage in his base form, but who cares? And Undead Killer is very niche, but it's not the worst thing ever. He could be Dark Vision's finisher or something. So basically, this guy is going to be a prototype of a lot of other, magic damage dealers and finishers in the future, including Emperor Vlad. Basically, Emperor Vlad is Mellow 2.0, if you want to think of it. He basically is. Emperor Vlad is basically Mellow 2.0. And he's basically an improved Mellow. So I'll go 8. That's a hard 8 on that one. If you're looking for some advice to pull, I would just say not to. There's way too many banners coming up that are much more worth it to pull than this one, including Noctis, including FMA, including FF9. We got tons of other banners in the future that are way more worth it than this banner. So this is like a skip. This is like a gimme banner, a gimme skip banner, basically. You keep your resources for the week, and you get a story event lapis. So there you go. So just skip this banner, guys. Make sure you guys subscribe again. Sephiroth review will be tomorrow, and I hope to see you there. And I hope to see you. Also, I think I might do like a CG reveal or something on my channel as well. So thank you guys for watching, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Peace.